Jinger and Jeremy are two of the rare stars from the Duggar news family who get lots of love and admiration. Despite the scandals and controversies trailing the family, they made it a thing to speak their truth in front of the viewers. So viewers have been supportive of the couple breaking free from the shackles of toxic conditioning that came with IBLP. In a new post, Jinger recently announced that she is expecting her third child. Everyone in the Vuolo family is very excited to welcome another member. In Jinger and Jeremy's recent podcast, they often talk about their current pregnancy journey. This time around, they shared the fear that surrounded them when they wanted to tell their daughters about their third baby. Why is that? Duggar News. Jeremy Vuolo was speechless as Jinger surprised him with third pregnancy. All Duggar News followers must know by now how Jinger and Jeremy Vuolo are celebrating. A few weeks ago, they announced they were pregnant. They did so with a YouTube vlog and uploaded a wholesome photo shoot. They have also been talking about their third pregnancy through their podcast. Jinger shared how she surprised her husband with the news. She had packed her positive pregnancy test in an Amazon box for her husband to open. So Jeremy was speechless when he found out about Jinger's pregnancy. While it was something they had been expecting for a while, he was still shocked regardless. Amidst all this, the couple also expressed their fear while telling their kids the news about another baby. Duggar News. Why were Jinger and Jeremy scared about telling their daughters of their pregnancy? To keep Duggar News followers in the loop, Jinger and Jeremy have a podcast. They often talk about a lot of things there. Lately, they have been discussing their third pregnancy for a while now. They admitted how they decided to wait for a long time before telling their daughters Felicity and Evangeline about their third pregnancy. Jinger revealed how their daughter Felicity, who is 6, is an extra extrovert. It means that she could be walking by a stranger and giving them the news. The couple feared that the little one would tell every single person in her school. So they ended up coming to the conclusion that they will tell their girls right before they announce the news publicly. They did so with a photo shoot. So Jinger and Jeremy decided to get matching denim jackets for their girls, with the words Big Sis written on the back of it. While Felicity was jumping with joy because of the news, Evangeline, who is just 3, didn't know what to do and appeared confused. But Jinger is positive that their daughters will love the little one just the same. How do you feel about the way Jinger and Jeremy decided to break the news to their kids about their pregnancy? Tell us in the comments. Keep an eye on TV season and spoilers for more Duggar News updates. When it comes to the Duggar family, big news is always met with curiosity and excitement. With 19 kids, numerous pregnancies and milestones happening seemingly every year, the Duggars have become experts at handling major life events in the public eye. Yet, when Jinger Duggar and her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, found themselves facing a significant moment in their own family journey, expecting their third child, the couple experienced a rare moment of anxiety, particularly around how to share the news with their 2 young daughters. Jinger, known for her grounded approach to life and her increasingly independent voice, and Jeremy, her supportive and thoughtful husband, have made it clear that family comes first. Their 2 daughters, Felicity, 4, and Evangeline, 2, have already filled their lives with joy, and the couple has often spoken about their deep love and appreciation for their growing family. Yet, when news of Jinger's third pregnancy was confirmed, the couple found themselves hesitant to share it with their little ones. While it's not uncommon for parents to have a range of emotions when expecting a new addition to the family, Jinger and Jeremy's reasons for feeling nervous about telling Felicity and Evangeline reflected deeper, more personal dynamic. A major life change. Jinger and Jeremy's family has always been close-knit, and they have worked hard to create a warm, loving environment for their children. But the reality is that a third child, especially after the joy and adjustment of having two young daughters, can bring about a series of changes in family dynamics. For Jinger and Jeremy, it was more than just adding another child to their growing family. It was about how this new arrival would impact the existing relationships between their children and the way their lives would shift once again. For Felicity and Evangeline, their world had been perfectly structured around the two of them. They were used to being the center of attention, enjoying their parents' undivided love and focus. Having a third child meant that their established routine would inevitably be disrupted. Jinger and Jeremy were keenly aware that the news of a third sibling could spark feelings of jealousy, uncertainty, or confusion in their young daughters. Even though they were certain their children would eventually embrace their new sibling, the couple feared that the transition could be difficult, especially for Felicity, who was old enough to fully grasp what it meant to add a new person to the family. "We've been a family of 4 for a while now, and it's been such a wonderful season of life," Jinger shared in an emotional Instagram post. "But with a new baby on the way, I think we both felt a little nervous about how the girls would react. Felicity is old enough to have an idea of what this means, and we didn't want her to feel left out or unsure about the changes coming." Balancing excitement with concern. The pregnancy news itself was met with excitement for Jinger and Jeremy, but the anticipation of how to break the news to their children was met with a mixture of joy and apprehension. "We were both really excited, but at the same time, we didn't want to overwhelm the girls with too much change too soon," Jeremy explained. "It's hard to predict how they'll react. They are so close, and I think we both fear they might feel displaced or confused." As many parents can relate, one of the challenges of raising young children is helping them navigate major life changes. For siblings, the birth of a new brother or sister can be both thrilling and intimidating. The couple's primary concern was ensuring that Felicity and Evangeline would feel loved, secure, and included in the process, despite the changes coming their way. And so Jinger and Jeremy decided to approach the news delicately, taking their time to prepare their daughters for the idea of a new family member. The big reveal. When the couple finally decided the time was right to share the news, they did so in a way that would keep their daughters excited while managing their expectations. They filmed a heartwarming moment in which they told Felicity and Evangeline that they were going to have a new baby. In a short video posted to social media, Jinger sat down with Felicity, holding up a small onesie, and telling her that Mommy has a special surprise. At first, Felicity looked puzzled, unsure of what her parents were getting at. But when Jinger explained that she was going to have a little brother or sister, Felicity's face lit up with wide-eyed excitement. "I'm going to be a big sister?" she asked, her voice filled with wonder. It was a touching moment, and the couple shared it with their followers to show the love and joy that filled the room when the news was finally out in the open. Evangeline, too, seemed to respond with curiosity. Though at just 2 years old, she had a much more abstract understanding of what it all meant. Despite the adorable reactions, it was clear that the news wasn't entirely understood by Felicity and Evangeline. After all, how could they know what it meant to have a new sibling coming into the picture? But Jinger and Jeremy made it their priority to make the process as smooth as possible, reinforcing that the family was growing and that each child was important in their own unique way. Preparing for a smooth transition. With the big reveal behind them, Jinger and Jeremy are already focused on how to make the transition to a family of 5 as smooth as possible. Their parenting approach has always emphasized communication, patience, and kindness, and they're using those same values to help Felicity and Evangeline navigate their roles as big sisters. "We're trying to keep things as normal as possible for the girls," Jinger explained. "We talk about the baby all the time, where the baby will sleep, what the baby will need, and how they can help us with the baby. We want them to feel involved and included in the process from start to finish. The couple also plans to spend one-on-one time with each of their daughters in the weeks leading up to the birth, making sure they still feel cherished and important. While the arrival of a new baby is undoubtedly exciting, Jinger and Jeremy want to ensure their girls continue to feel secure in their place in the family. A growing family and a bright future. While Jinger and Jeremy's nerves about breaking the news to their daughters were understandable, it's clear that they are handling the transition with care and love. The couple's commitment to their family and their faith is evident in how they approach every challenge, big or small. As they await the arrival of their third child, it's not just about adding another member to the family. It's about continuing to create an environment where love, support, and understanding thrive. With the news now out in the open, the Vulas are excited to begin this new chapter in their lives. Jinger and Jeremy's story reminds us all that while parenting comes with its challenges, it also brings an immense amount of joy. As the Vula family grows, so too does their love and commitment to one another, ready to welcome a new little one into their world.